Good evening, everyone. I am Thakard, and welcome back to the stream. Hope you all had a wonderful weekend. So yesterday, I took the day and I streamed all I could, some Diablo 4. My folks were actually getting home earlier than they had planned, and so I decided I'd get off and hang out with them. No real reason. They just had to get back a little bit earlier, unfortunately, so they weren't able to spend all the time they could with my grandmother, which is unfortunate. I'm sure she was quite disappointed with it. But, you know, things happen, and unfortunately, sometimes you just can't, you have to go deal with things that come up, so unfortunately that's just how it is sometimes. All is good though. Alright, so I didn't play Diablo 4 too much. I'm still really trying to learn that setup I have. Struggling a little bit with it last night. I hope to do a little bit more with it later on this evening, but for now it's time to build a house. So after our last stream, I spent a couple minutes while I was watching. I ended the last stream to watch a hockey game, which was awesome, mind you. And while I was sitting there watching said hockey game, I was finishing up the rest of the smelting. That's the one I want. So if you look here, the only thing I can't smelt is these guys, and I don't think I can smelt them. I don't think they go in. I don't have any processable items, so we're gonna have to figure out how to process these. That being said, we'll stick those back there. I think today's goal, now that we have all this stuff processed, is to build up the house some more, build up our gear some more, and then if we have time, get into a fight somewhere. I don't want to use those. I just want enough stuff to, if I get a raid, to not die, you know? As we're doing things. You know what, I might be... How many of these? We only got 8 left. Ooh. I want to make... I want to save some to make some arrows later. I don't know if I'm going to or not. I think we'll go with... we'll make some ice cream. And we'll make some muck shakes. They don't give much in the way of health, but they do give stamina. We're probably going to have to go and get some more stone to continue with our building. Where did I... Okay, let's grab this. I'm gonna go do the garden stuff right now. I was hitting Q there. Q is the button for dropping stuff into the boxes. I think it's in Windrose. Windrose is a wonderful game. If you guys haven't checked out my playthrough of Windrose with Mambu and Pack, you really need to. That stuff is entertaining and quite enjoyable. That's our new silver sword. We got upgrades, y'all. And so we only got 2 things of stone. Oof, okay, that we're definitely going to need a little bit more. As I said before, I think we're going to expand it out to this point here. It's a shame you can't do, like... I guess that these aren't really supposed to be as much house blocks, but as, like, maybe walls or something like that, which kind of sucks, because kind of like the idea of having them as a house, you know? But it's all good. Are these not ready yet? Or they're not quite ready? Doesn't look like these are ready yet either. All right. Let's head over to number 1. Grab ourselves some more stone for our building. I don't know if I'm going to be able to gravity mine this thing or not. I have a feeling it's going to be connected in too many damn places. Even got some more copper over here. Look at that. There's so much stone here. All right. More copper too, jeez. This was the very first copper hole we dug. You know what? We should be able to drop this thing. Doesn't look like it's held up by much right now. Okay. Um, well, that's a little odd. Clearly looks like it's no longer attached to anything. I wonder if since that's the I wonder if even though I've separated parts of it, if it still does its calculations as like part of a whole piece. So for example, it looks like this is actually two rocks that are thrown into each other, you know? I'm wondering if this one's part of this guy, and since this guy's still attached. So I wonder if we break it right here, if it all comes tumbling down. Never mind. It doesn't. So in that case, we are going to go tumbling down. Trying to get this mining done in a reasonable pace. It should allow us to get our crafting area complete. The good news is that we can carry all this through the portal. Makes life a little easier. We're gonna blow up our pickaxe here in a second. What we do, we'll bring what we have back. All right. I should toss a fire down below. That way I can stay dry and warm. Because if I'm wet, it'll be harder for me to do stuff. What's up, Mambu? How you doing today? What's going on, sir? What you up to? Grab that. We're gonna need more coal for whenever we do our next run, so let's get these guys moving. Doesn't matter which game I'm playing, man, we always need more freaking coal. Always processing stuff. This, windrows. Looking forward to this weekend to do some more windrows, man. Use your ship cannons to chop down trees? No. Huh. I mean, I guess. I just used an axe, but I guess, you know, since cannon shot is free, there's no reason not to, you know? I mean, you might as well, if that makes life a little easier. I don't know why I'm over here by the copper. Windrose is really kicking off too. It's like Windrose is one of those rare games where it's gaining more people as the time goes on. Most games, you know, they you have the greatest number in the beginning, and then it kind of settles off. Windrose's player population is increasing, which is amazing. I eliminated them by hitting them hard with a freaking big ass club mace. You know? Well, I mean, you don't have to feel bad because I doubt most people are playing on our level. You know? We're playing at a higher combat difficulty than probably most people. Especially for an initial playthrough. But I like that kind of challenge, so. Personally, how I roll. Yeah, looking forward to doing more of that this weekend. I've seen some of those, or I've figured out some of those things. The fact that you can cut down, the one that I like that you said is the fact that you can cut down swaths of, or trees, I guess, maybe not swaths, with the cannons. That could actually be useful, depending on how much it cuts down. Go. Yeah, oh, I mean, I figured as much for that. It's one of those where if we were supposed to have it, we'd have it by now, you know? Go through the thing. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. We just need to get a little bit of better gear. Part of the downside for us is that we, you know, we might get 2 days worth of play in, you know, where other people are getting constant play, you know? But it's hard to do stuff on the weekdays where people have work and things like that. Makes things a little more difficult. Well, I mean, it always is, isn't it? I mean, I play ARPGs. I know that if you have a piece of gear and has bigger numbers on it, it's generally going to do better. That's the world we live in. Oh, okay. More to it, eh? Yep, grab the thing. There we go. I need to be able to make explosives in this world so I can mine faster. especially for boring things like stone, you know? It's one thing if we're mining for like ores, you know, because that makes a huge new weapon, right? So you're sitting there thinking about your new weapon. I mean, right now I'm mining stuff so I can build walls. Has to be done, but at some point here, we're going to break on through to our original hole. There we go. I think we're doing it right now, maybe. We can actually dig deeper there, can't we? Whoop! Ow. That actually hurt. We could mine during the night. I just don't want guys swinging at me and having to stop every 5 seconds to knock someone off of us. So we'll just wait till morning here and go again. It's the slow part of doing things. The thing you like about Windrose, at least at this point, is that the survival aspect isn't very demanding. As far as like, you don't have to be actively defending against stuff coming at you. That's very true, you know? It's like, you're not getting raided like you do in Valheim, you know? Although I would not be surprised at all if that does happen. Because that's something that's used in a lot of different games as a kind of component in the game. So I wouldn't be shocked if that is something that you might run into later on. Freaking stone just goes on forever. Just trying to find the edge of it. But yeah, it's like, Ark, you have to worry about dinosaurs. Valheim, you have to worry about all the raids. I guess one game that's kind of similar to is Enshrouded. And in Enshrouded, you build your base and nothing really ever messes with you. The forest, you definitely get raided. But yeah, I would not be surprised if that becomes a thing later on. Because, I mean, I guess Survival Found of Youth you didn't really get raided because that's just, you ran into stuff out in the open. You didn't really run into anything at your base. Just not how that one played. Who else did, yeah. My brain just went dead about the water one. What was the name of the water one? Can't remember. But that one had raids as well. It's a common thing in these games. Considering how hard it is to deal with some of these beasties, I would not be surprised if they come after us at some point. Not shocked at all. That would not be shocking. Like, what am I hitting? I'm hitting this guy. For some reason my headset's beeping at me. Shouldn't be. Thought I had it charged. Oh, mining is so slow. I think some people just like watching me do this, just so they know that they're not the only ones that had to suffer through it. Come on. Dude. All I'm doing right now is running back and forth repairing my frickin' pickaxe. Oops. Smacking the microphone. All right. Okay, we're starting to get some. I mean, this ain't enough yet, but we're starting to get some. I'm gonna get this copper out of the way just in case it's holding things up. All right, in theory, as soon as we break this, it should drop. Oh. Come on, stamina. Get back to me. Now at least we're getting some of this stone. I had a lot of time just not getting anything, running back and repairing our axe. Now we should actually start being able to pick up a whole bunch. There we go. We just broke a section. This should drop it as soon as we clear this here. It looks like we're gonna have to carve this out a little bit. All right. Yeah, there just gotta be an easier way to keep this stamina up. It hurts. You know, since I'm not doing nothing, I think I'm actually gonna stand for a bit. All right, we almost got this entire thing done. Oh, just had to stretch my legs, dude. It was like, it is one of the issues in these games, specifically in survival games, all other building games as well. So Factorio, stuff like that. There's just a couple of games out there where it's like, sometimes you just gotta do the grinding, you know? MMOs are another way. Man, sometimes it just rains the hell out of you. Okay. Hey, we brought in 5 piles. The way that we're building also takes a lot more rock. They're really big slabs of wall that I didn't think looked as good. Would only take 6 rocks, and then the size that we have, which is like a quarter piece of that big wall, you would think that would be like a quarter of the amount of stone. It's not. It's you know, it's, I think they're 4 stone. So it's one of those, to build something that's bigger, definitely get a resource savings, but I just don't think it looks as good. So I decided not to do it. Because I want good looking walls. I'm wall maxing. This one might be pretty disconnected. Once we get to this piece over here, we might be able to get it to drop. This one's just connected right here. Not quite sure how gravity's leaving that guy standing. We are completely free floated, which means the game thinks there's a little edge still touching somewhere. So if we break this right here, this should drop the rest of it. There we go. And I think if we break this part right here, we'll probably drop the rest of it. One more. Oh, okay, one more. There we go. All comes tumbling down. That's a decent beat o' stone that we're going to be carrying back with us. Look at that. All right. Still have a little bit of weight limit on me. As well. I really don't feel like fighting guys, so. We'll just go back. Okay, so let's start doing some construction. Seems like a good idea. So this is the area that we're increasing the size of. Let's see here. I think we kind of start. Let's put down a... We'll move our bed really quick. Just so we have a place to spawn. We need... You know what? I can make a new reinforced crate, can't I? Pine wood and some iron. Do that. I might not have the fine wood. I think I have enough. Okay. I'm just gonna move it to in here for the time being. Well, let's drop this stone out here so I can move stuff around a little bit easier. All right. We're gonna have to remake all those, like the rugs and stuff like that. All right. There we go. I don't want to really do this at night, though, because I really don't want to be tagged by stuff at night. We'll wait for morning. Right. Grab that. I'm wondering, can we do something slightly different here? Switch it up a little bit. What if we do something like bring it out a bit? Wrong one. That one. Something like that. You don't have to bring it out very far. Maybe just like that. I think he might have. He was talking about it quite a bit the other day. I think it was last night he was saying stuff. He was thanking me for telling him about it. Oh, where did I put my hoe? Where's the hoe at? There's my hoe. I always keep my hoe by the stove. Oh, that was not the right one. Keep my hoe in the kitchen. Keep your hoe in the kitchen. You'll always know where you can find it. Huh. Am I really gonna have a... You know what, let's knock it back one maybe. Go like that, perhaps? You know what, no. Yeah, I think this will look better. All right. I need iron for this. I kind of just want a door. We have like a really nice looking... Ooh. This is a gate. Don't really want a gate, do I? So what do they have going on today? What's this world event about? What did that say, 4? I think it said 4, didn't it? You know what? I'm wondering about this door, to be perfectly honest. I would need more tar, but I mean, that looks like a decent enough door, right? I mean, don't you think? Don't you think that looks good enough, Mambu? I think I would need one more tar piece. I only have one tar. Would that be acceptable? You're an hour early looking for people going, where is everybody? Why won't anyone talk to me? Guys! And yes, that's a nice door. Good. Thank you. It'll be... I think I'll like that better than an iron gate. There we go. All right. Hang on a second. These are not spaced correctly. That's why it didn't look right. Oh, I broke my thing. Let's finish off the rest of this wall. Oh, that wasn't the right spot. Okay. Wonderful. There you go. There you go. All right. Makes the front a little bit tighter, but I guess I'm okay with that. You know, if I need to, I could move this around a little bit. It's like, there we go. That's fine. Then we'll just go like that. There we go. That'll work. Okay. Oh, all we need to do now is redo this rooftop. All right. And because I'm living in this section, I don't need the ventilation for the stuff up top. So we can just top this off with those key-looking X's. There we go. All right, cool. There we go. Okay. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I guess what we could do... I'm going to put a little window in there so we can get some light in here. Right? I think that looks good. We'll even put some like to make it look a little more window-like. That's not what I want to do. We'll put some. There we go. That looks like a window, doesn't it? That looks really windowy. If we wanted to, we could even put a little grate in it. That way things can fly in. I could put some of those up here. I mean, I don't think I need to. I think that's fine just as it is. I think that looks great. Okay. Now over here. Love your streams. Hope to catch you live next time. Indeed. I'm glad you love my streams. Shame that you're a bot trying to sell me something. Ambo's gonna be angry that I didn't let him ban someone again. Hey, you were slow. I mean, I didn't want to make you miss your update on your raid or your world boss. I was doing it for you. There we go. Nice, 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 nice. That's not what I wanted to do. Now, I'm not going to bring down that one wall right now because I think these boxes are technically attached to that wall via this. And I don't want everything to tumble down. Not just yet. Now the question will be whether or not we want to expand this 3 spaces or 2. We might only need to expand it 2. We'll see what it looks like both inside and out with the 3 spaces. So this should, in theory, flush up against this guy over here. If I do all this right. There we go. All right. All right, that will work. Excellent, I think. I know we're going to extend this a little bit back here, so that should be fine. Hammer broke. Why? All right. Let's go to sleep and we'll wake up when we can see stuff and we'll continue going. Right. Yeah, I think this is going to be plenty of area. And once we move these... Just gonna move these back here for right now. Oh. I could just toss them back in the box, or at least the bits and pieces, you know? Okay. I love the layered look of these smaller walls, how we have to do them. It just makes it look so much better. I'm getting at the edge of my stone cuttery. We'll probably have a door here so we can get back to our gear back here, or where we're all of these things outside. Look at that. Boom. We'll put a door over here somewhere. Yeah, this still looks good. Okay. I wonder if I'm thinking about doing the roof slightly different here just to give it a different look. I'm wondering about doing something so we could do that, give it a slightly smaller roof, or Can I peek it from here? This will probably want a space for ventilation. That'll look nice. But that ventilation spot, how do we want to best handle that? Can we just... I mean, right? The interesting thing will be how we have it. Hang on a second. Hammer broke. Okay. My headset's beeping at me. Because I'm standing, I don't have nearly the cable as I normally would. Up. Okay. All right. I think that will work. We'll have a little overlap with our roof there, but not by much. Hang on a second. Why is that overlapping? That shouldn't be overlapping. Unless... Okay, it's not quite... Yeah, alright. Alright, that looks fine. No, that's not right. Here we go. Oh, this looks great. Okay. Mm-hmm. I think we're actually going to keep this little skinny entryway here. We might put a door there and move that down slightly. Maybe we could put a door like here. Oh, that's right. I was going to turn this into like a little water closet, a restroom, something like that. But it doesn't actually have anything like that that I've found so far. All it has is giant hot tub. Hang on, how did these get... Oh, I'm picking up some of these heavier things. That's not great. All right. Here we go. Hey, Lud, how you doing? Catch me finishing up my my house here. Never played Valheim? This is a fun one. It really is. Especially if you're a fan of the building of stuff. Does it have mage? No, you're basically a Viking. I mean, you do have some fantastical abilities granted to you by the gods. Yeah, it's not like you're magical, no. That's not at all what it's supposed to be aligned to. I think that's right. Here we go. All right, now it's working. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Okay, excellent. I think we're done with our structure now. The rest of it is a lot of inside things. Why are you going over here? RuneScape. Well, RuneScape's more of a MMO style. This doesn't really have any type of classes. You're just dude. You know what I mean? So yeah, there we go. Kind of lacking for windows, but I really like this different styling with the roofs here. Like, so that one's peaked, and well, that one has the peak that goes up a little bit and then peaks again. And then this one has this low peak into the high peak. So we did stuff a little bit different for each one of them. I want to get this wood back from over here. These rooftops are nice because you can walk on them. They're not angled so much as you can't walk on them. Ow. Okay, there we go. Ooh. Cool. We've finished our building. I am quite happy with that. Yeah, it does lack windows. It does have windows in some areas, but... And then this, I mean, we'll widen this out a little bit, but this is actually not as bad as it could have been. So how much extra stone do we have? Not much. We only have one remaining extra pile of stone. That's actually... We actually did that, called that pretty good. Alright. Let's sleep until morning so we can see what we're doing. I've been standing for a bit, so I'm going to sit back down. Okay. We're definitely going to need some light in here. Yeah, we're definitely going to drop a wall there, too. Okay. I see a little gap there. I'm not... We'll probably extend the wooden wall out a little bit so there isn't that gap. That's just... whatever. No, not like that. Come on. Not quite what I want to do. Okay. Well, you know what? Maybe it'll look better once we put in a wall or two there. But did I not lay down for the siesta? I guess I didn't. Oopsies. Ow. Okay, let's do a couple little things here. All right, now we don't have dirt showing up through our stone. All right, cool. Now the question is, how do we want to set up our new area here? Crafting. Or we'll put our little chopping block there in the corner. Or what else do we need now? The tanning rack. Leather scraps, flint, and deer hide. Leather scraps. Deer hide. What's the other bit? Flint and wood. All right, and then we need an adze. Which we can put there. We need 4 obsidian. 1 more obsidian. There we go. Tool shelf. Let's put the tool shelf like over here, maybe. Doesn't want to fit there. What? Putting it in a window, apparently. There we go. I guess that's too far away, maybe. You kind of want to... And that'll work right there, sure. All right. Now, we need our forge. All right, our forge... Forge. Put the bellows. We put the bellows over here. Oh, look at that. Except that's not really going. All right, forge. Here we go. Put the forge right there. Then we can put like the bellows right over here, right? Mm-hmm. All right, what's next? Oh, couple of anvils. Couple of anvils. We'll put these anvils right here, and then we'll put our little wheel, the grinding wheel. What if we put the grinding wheel right here? We'll put our grinding wheel right like ça, and then we'll put this guy over like ça. For some reason this thing wants to be like nowhere near anything. Can we like trick it? Oops. That's as close as it's gonna get. Something else. Here we go. Okay. And crafting. Now we need an actual another anvil. We got this little nothing anvil over here. All right. And now we'll put the actual anvil. Let's put the little actual anvil here, right next to this guy. All right. And then we'll put you the bucket of water. Cool things. Why is this stuff so crappy? It's like, I need my own square with nothing nearby it. Like, just go where I want to put you, damn it. Look how far away you have to have it. It's so stupid. I don't know why they did this. I have no idea why they did that. $100% does not make any sense. Why does it need more space? It's not something you ever use. It's literally like a decorative piece of thing. Okay. There we go. Now all we need is this bucket, which I can't place anywhere in the same continent. So stupid. Just looks so stupid. It's a bucket of freaking water. This place a little bit easier? Of course not. Of course not. I can't place anything because I'm out of stamina. All right. put you there. And then we'll put you as far in the corner as we can. As far in the corner. All right, there we go. All right, now we will put this back right there. That over there. Big anvil. Put that in close. Bucket. That looks fine. Having a bucket in the middle room does not look fine, though. I just want this somewhere. Doesn't have to be. Nope, can't go there. So stupid. Maybe we put that over there. It'll look like it's part of the other thing, but you know what? It'll still fit. Oh, come on, please just be happy right there. Just be happy right there, please. Why can't one thing act not insane? Okay. You know, who would have thought that I needed to build a building just for these freaking components because they're so big and take up so much damn space. Oh, man. All right. I guess that'll work. It is annoying, but it'll work. All right. Here we go. Now we can blow this up. And we can set down a stone crafting table right over here. Awesome. Do we have anything else that needs to be placed? All right. We got it. 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 We need these. Couple more tools. There we go. That looks wonderful. Whole bronze with some chains. That's kind of why I wanted this on this wall. Can I do it from right here, maybe? What do you mean I'm missing stuff? I'm not missing anything. Oh, I don't have enough bronze? Oh, that sucks. We're gonna have to make more bronze. Need 4 more pieces of bronze. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Yep, those look good. Okay. So we can move our storage over this direction. Do these hang over any more or less? I mean, they're bigger. No, they're the same width. You know what? Might want a little wider of a shelf, which is fair. Ugh! Oh, that's terrible. Facing the wrong direction. Where'd the fine wood go? I think they're about the same width or just taller. Is it not going to let me? Excuse me, sir. Get out of my house. Ow. I think I'm going to die there. Definitely going to die now. I didn't have any food to go eat. Why are you breaking shit? I just built shit. Can I please respawn sometime this week? See, this is why I go to sleep during the evening hours. So we don't have to worry about these idiots coming around and tearing shit up. I know I just cold that piece of bear meat. They should be gone. Son of a bitch, they're not gone. I couldn't pick anything up because I had a piece of coal in my inventory. Yeah, I should have just stopped for the evening and slept, but what happens when you decide to just push on it? You get these stupid things that happen. I'll be fine for now. Okay. I don't hear them outside. They might have despawned as well. Yeah, they did. Okay. It's what you get for not closing your doors. All my fault. Okay. Why won't you sit up there? Well, you will sit up there. Okay. All right. So we can do that. I mean, I think we do that. Right? That way we have more storage. We could have a couple less boxes over here. You get some fine wood. I have a couple over there, but I think we'll head into the actual wood. Nab a few of these. We're gonna need several because if we're gonna be making a whole bunch of new storage crates. Like, you know, you guys can't beat me. Why do you keep assling me? Just let me be so I can do my building, okay? How many we got? 27? It's enough to... I think it was like 20 per. It's enough to build one more. I might be wrong about that, but I'm just going to chop down this last one. And then we'll head back and see what we can do. Not too shabby. Excuse me. All right. Come on, just place. Okay. Now that one we could actually slide over a little bit more. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better. Okay. Yeah, would you look at that? I mean, they're clipping into each other a little bit, but you can't really tell from the top, so I really don't care. I mean, it's like some of these were clipping too, but don't care. All right, I mean, we have so much more space now. All right. Take all those. That one might be a little tight, but I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. Give me that. Thank you, game. Come on, you were doing it before. Please do it again. There we go, that'll work. Okay, yeah. Just dump the wood in here for the time being. Oh, I left a piece of wood up there. There we go. Got it. All right. Oop, not that one. Okay. So yeah, these will definitely have to be on the ground, unlike how these were sitting. Just need space to put stuff right now. get it all sorted in a couple. Is that it? I think that's it there. Okay. Okay. Missing some fine wood. Now let's chop down another maybe 2 or 3 trees. If we could get that top shelf finished, that'd be a decent place. I am starting to think about where to stop for the evening. Doesn't seem like we've done much, but it's one of those things where it's like, it's one of those things that just is kind of, you get worn out a little bit mentally. I'm enjoying what I'm doing, but it's like, oh damn, getting everything lined up perfectly straight. All right, I think maybe 3 trees will do it. But then we'll need some more, obviously, to get a row underneath. But with the additional amount of storage in these, it's going to be much more convenient. I might be able to... I wonder if we should build the wall a little in. I don't know if that would look good or not. I'm thinking no, but I could take a look at it too. I'll also leave some room in there for anything that we might want to make in the future. Because we know we can't process that, was it the dark metal? So there might be a new type of smithy that we get here in the future. And if that's the case, it would be nice to have a place to set it. And whatever other upgrades it would need or require or have. Like little freaking forest creatures. Just leave me alone. Okay. Well, I'm really happy we got the exterior structure finished. We have all of our crafting stations back up to where they need to be. Might be able to pick up all this stuff we've tossed out. This will have more space for things. Okay, is the enemy gone? This will also make our house much more safe during things like raids, which will be quite nice. Quite nice. What's this? Why is it just hovering there? But do I have to get the thing to remove that? Where did I put the tray? Probably up here. There it is. Extend this out a little bit so I can stand here easier. It said stand here easier. There we go. Can I fit another one in here? I think so. All right. Now let's repair the roof. There we go. Wonderful. Now we will drop in our wall. Does that stick out a lot? Because that'd be really annoying. Yee! Alright, we have to build the wall from the other direction. That's fine. That's fair. How are we going to... I guess we build it off that wall instead. There we go. Like that. That's going to overlap a little bit, but we're just going to have to be okay with it. doors off slightly. Okay, you know what? Let's have the door swing the other way, since we're going to have storage over here. By the other way, I mean the other way. There we go. Oh, look at all that storage. Means we can move this stuff out of here. All right, I want to see, do we have what we need to make the dragon bed? It was a dragon bed, right? Yeah, dragon bed. Iron nails, feathers, wolf pelts. I don't know if I have enough wolf pelts. I do. Iron nails, feathers. Iron nails. Feathers. Fine wood and deer hide. There's the deer hide. I think we're gonna need more fine wood. Okay, well, we'll make it next time. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for me tonight. I'm going to we'll drop this brand new bed next time once we do some more chopping of wood. But I'm going to kick it back for a little bit and enjoy the rest of my evening. So I hope you all do the same. And I will catch you tomorrow where we will do more Valheim and perhaps some Diablo 4 after that. Y'all have a wonderful evening. See you later. Bye-bye.